Last year, 103 children died while receiving government services from MCFD. Given that only 9 of the current 72 recommendations from the Representative for Children and Youth have been implemented, my question is, what immediate actions is the Minister of Children and Family Development taking to ensure that no further deaths occur on MCFD's watch?
Minister of Children and Family Development.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, and I want to thank the member for the question. Anytime a child dies in this province, it is devastating and horrific, Honourable Speaker. I wake up every single morning and go to bed every single night with the sacred stories of children in this province. Anytime a child or family comes into interaction with MCFD, it can be at some of the most challenging times of their lives. Our frontline workers have some of the most challenging work that they have to do. And so immediately our government stood up after the Don't Look Away report that was tabled by the Representative of Children and Youth, and took action immediately to ensure that our social workers and frontline workers were looking at checking in with families, ensuring that they had the supports and services that they needed. Over the last number of years, we have increased our frontline workforce by 20%. There's always more work to be done, Honourable Speaker. I look to working with the member opposite on this file collaboratively, and will continue to work diligently every day.
Thank you. Member supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Over the last 3 years, 62% of the children in care that died were Indigenous. Again, to the Minister of Children and Family Development, what is being done to address the systemic inequality that is leading to the disproportionate deaths of Indigenous children?
Minister.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. There is a disproportionate number of Indigenous youth in this province due to the impacts of residential school system and colonization, Honourable Speaker. There are a number of steps that we are taking. We know that children and youth have better outcomes when they're connected to their culture, their family, and their communities. Our province was the very first province to hire an Indigenous child welfare director. We are working with Indigenous communities to ensure the resumption of jurisdiction over children and families in this province. We have signed 4 coordination agreements and are working very closely with Indigenous communities because we know that they love their children and are able to care for their children best, Honourable Speaker. There is a lot of work to be done, still more work to be done, and committed to working with the member opposite on this.